So one of the things I'm always interested in is whether the output of these radios is clean. And you would expect it for radios in the next price point up, better than these budget class radios. And the H1UV is certainly a step above the budget class radios. So I've got my Tiny SA Ultra set up here. I'm measuring harmonics. The little blue line represents a level of harmonics or less. And so that we've got that specified here. Requirement for radios 5 watts and below, and then below 225, 250 or so megahertz, is that the harmonics be at least 40 dB below the primary. So that's what we'll be looking for, our harmonics, hopefully not any, but below 40 dB from the primary frequency, which is 146.52. And then any that might exist need to be below that blue line. So let's press to talk. I've got 40 decibels here of external attenuation to avoid damaging the device, and then I'll be transmitting on high power. So let's take a look and see what we've got. I'm going to let the thing cycle through its frequencies a little to allow it to stabilize. And this is the definition of a clean radio right here. We've got the main frequency coming in, and it's at 5.1 dBm. That number really doesn't matter. It's the primary. And then as we look across, there are simply no other harmonics. And so this is the kind of response you would expect from really expensive radios. So to have this at a moderately priced HT is really, really good. For many of you, power output is an important variable. Here's what you can expect from your HA1UV. So let's take a look at the power output of this new HA1UV. I've got it connected to my MFJ 874 power meter. I've got it on the 20 watt output, so we're going to be reading this on the second arc from the bottom. Now it's a 5 watt radio, so we're hoping to see, at least 5 watts on this little guy. I've got it set to forward, and we're transmitting into a dummy load. So let's take a look here in the 2 meter area on high power and see what kind of power we get. So it looks like right at 5 watts, which is good. That's what it's advertised for. And for a radio that's in kind of that next price tier up from the little budget class radios, that's what you'd expect. So here's 70 centimeters on high. 3.9, 4 watts, that's pretty good.